Welcome back, cruisers, to Captain and Tenille's Travels. Today we'll be taking you from the brutally cold Midwest down to tropical South Florida, where we'll be departing on a 7-day cruise on the Carnival Freedom. We'll give you a little glimpse of the ship and its amenities, as well as a taste of the 3 ports of call on this itinerary. Please like and subscribe to Captain's Travels, as there's sure to be another journey just around the corner. And here it is, the day everyone looks forward to, boarding day. Ship capacity was about 50% due to post-pandemic capacity limits. Everyone on board was really happy to see us. The Carnival Freedom has one of the massive atriums central to the ship, and just an amazing sight to see as it stretches 9 decks high.
Freedom! Smoking deck is 10. Alcohol is served all over the ship. And don't forget the sea day brunch.
Sea day brunch, there you go.
That's tomorrow.
I've heard about it, it's good.
Steak and eggs, best steak on the ship.
Welcome to the Lido deck, which is deck 9 on the Carnival Freedom. Here you'll find the Red Frog rum bar over here on your left, as well on the opposite side you'll see the Red Frog tequila bar. And this is where your sail away party will be out here, which is not to be missed. It's a great opportunity to meet your cruise director, as well as some of your cruising companions for the next 7 days. You'll notice here the pools and the hot tubs are netted over, but that'll be removed here shortly. That just keeps people from the previous cruise from lingering over into your cruise time. Great shot of the Miami skyline here, as well as a fellow Carnival cruise ship. Sail away party will be coming up soon. Quick side note, the hot tubs on board really aren't hot tubs, they're more like warm tubs. Here's a view of the Lido deck from deck 10, where we spent a lot of our time and went on a cruise. Got it started off right.
Say hello, Jennifer.
Hello, Jennifer.
Day 1, shots aplenty, drinks aplenty, having a good time. Sure. Tequila.
1800.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Gracias.
That's right, it is officially vacation time. Here we go.
I see a chair. One chair. Right on the corner.
Put your hands on your hips. All right, I want to hear you sing it out. Here we go. It's your turn. Here we go. All right, time to go crazy. Oh, wait a minute. It's hot. Thank you to you. Turn me off. All right. Let's try it one more time. I want you to shout it out. Here we go.
Feel pretty good, y'all.
Na 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 na. Your turn. Whoa, DJ Renton, turn that down. All right. I thought this was...
Boats and hoes. I love boats and hoes.
From the bottom to the top, top, top. make it stop, stop, stop. We're going to the top, top, top. Raise your voice, make it stop, stop, stop.
So
It's
sorry.
gonna be alright.
Say I'm sorry.
I'm so
Feel what I
sorry.
say.
I'm 4 tequilas in.
Get
I'm so
involved in the
sorry.
fight. Learn how to play. We have faith in our dreams and direction. You know we're going upstream and cross the ocean. Whoa, cross the ocean. Oh, from the bottom to the top, top, top. Raise your voice, make it stop, stop, stop.
This is an ocean suite aboard the Carnival Freedom. We don't normally go suite level. Normally we're balcony people, but the upgrade ferry hit us up a few weeks before the cruise and gave us an offer we couldn't refuse.
Where can I find it all? Give my message to you. Feel it in every cell. There's so much things to do.
This is why we sail and why we say cruising with a balcony is a must. What a view.
Work on ourselves. From the bottom to the top, top, top. Raise your voice, make it stop, stop, stop. We're going to the top, top, top. Raise your voice, make it stop, stop, stop. Happiness comes from inside, don't search it out. Easy to understand what I'm talking about. Don't let nobody turn off your light.
One of the things we love about cruise ships are the atriums. This Millennium Atrium on the Carnival Freedom stands 8 stories tall and features their glass elevators.
Don't wait for a better season. From the bottom to the top, top, top. Raise your voice, make it stop, stop, stop. We're going to the top, top, top. Raise your voice, make it stop, stop, stop. AK-47, nobody better. Earth is our weapon, and that flow like water. A peaceful change is real. We send their slogans for your faith and dreams. With too much further than. From the bottom to the top, top, top. Raise your voice, make it stop, stop, stop. We're going to the top, top, top. Raise your voice, make it stop, stop, stop. From the bottom to the top, top, top. Raise your voice, make it stop, stop, stop. We're going to the top, top, top. Raise your voice, make it stop, stop, stop. It's gonna be alright. Feel what I say. Get involved in the fight. Learn how to play. We have faith in our dreams.
Our first port of call is Princess Key, which is a resort area at the southern end of the island of Eleuthera in the Bahamas. It's a privately owned area and it's about 50 miles south of Nassau. But first, coffee.
Out of the skinky way. I keep the light in this strange game you play.
And a quick breakfast here on the Lido deck before we hit the tender. You can also check out the Blue Iguana or the main dining room for early dining options.
I can keep my head up.
You're going to get some great photo ops thanks to a shallow reef on this part of the island, and a quick 15 to 20 minute tender will take you ashore.
That I reject. You see, fuck their precept. Oh, now I know who I wanna be. Life change but never stop. And to keep going, sometimes you have to drop something. Life is like that, so I'm not alright. But I stay on my track because I can't go back. Oh, now I know who I wanna be.
Once you take the tender across from the cruise ship out there, you'll arrive to the main entrance area. You'll see a nice little map here which will kind of show you around the island where the amenities are. You can take a little further stroll down the open beach area and you'll find most of the main loungers out here. Plenty of loungers, no fighting over seats, no towel claiming, none of that necessary out here, so that's kind of nice. Some beautiful sandy shores. You can see the ship off in the distance. And for those who like to do a little bit of shopping, there is some shopping out here as well as some local vendors and the local wares. Just past the main shopping area, you'll see a little observation deck, which gives you a great 360-degree view of most of the island, so you can kind of get your bearings on where you're at.
Posing. Still, dude.
Here's an excursion that we found to be really cool while visiting Princess Key. The Stingray Encounter! As you'll see with this excursion, you get an opportunity to get up close and personal with these amazing creatures. Swimming, snorkeling, even feeding these animals is all part of the tour.
Alright guys, the way that you can tell she is sunshine, I can look at her coloration, the detail on the body, she has these little organs. Man, nose pointy, long tail. All depends, some have short tails, some have long tails, and they all have their as they have similar personalities, different personalities. Yeah. So guys, good morning again. Welcome to the Stingray Park. My name is Luca, guys. Now, like I was saying, this is sunshine. So who wants 7 years good luck? Who's going to start us off this morning? Who's me? Okay, madam. What you got to do, you're going to spread on the top.
Yes.
Then you're going to give her 3 kisses with 7 years good luck. And then you're going to hold her.
Where did I kiss him?
Right here, man. 1, 2, 3. Now you can open your hands wide. Open your hands wide. Make your hands in the water. So guys, when you're petting her, you'll notice she has some gritty hairs on top of her skin. Those are her electrosensors. Look up at the cameraman. That's how she pushes water through her. Oh, I was talking about the electrosensors. Electrosensors are the detect movement in the water. Also, it's how they can sense their food. That's why when you're entering a beach or a lake, we ask you to shuffle your feet. Electrosensors help them detect movement in the water. So if a stingray is sleeping under the sun, they can safely move before you could accidentally step on them.
I do. Yeah. So
Don't tell me nothing but you want me. And pick me up now.
One more. I've been touching them all morning.
just goes on and on in me. I cannot do nothing but hurt you. I know that's all you want of me. And now you tell me with your burning heart.
This was certainly an unforgettable experience and one that we'll always treasure, but not the only thing to do on Princess Key, as you can snorkel with the stingrays. You can also swim and snorkel with the fishes.
You sold the night, hold you tight. And now you tell me, don't say nothing but kiss me. Till I wanna make love. Don't tell me nothing but you want me. And pick me up now. Pick me up now.
Swimming along to our next port, we arrive at Amber Cove, which is the Dominican Republic's newest cruise ship port and is a gateway to many adventures and activities on and around the island of Dominica. When you get to the main open shopping area, you'll see many pretty things, several art pieces, as well as some local dancers, and you'll also have the normal conglomeration of stores in these ports, the Diamonds Internationals, the Piranha Joes, the Del Sols, Tanzanite International, and so on and so forth.
Water shoes, we'll rent them.
Fun fact, Amber Cove gets its name from this semi-precious stone used in local jewelry, but it's actually fossilized tree resin, just like what was in.
See that in the amber?
Uh-huh.
Look at that. I have a feeling the water is cold today.
It may be.
The next part of our trip was our excursion to the waterfalls of Damajigua. If you're a bit of an adrenaline junkie, this one's for you. We got a separate video already up to show you the details on this awesome adventure, so just cruise on over to Captain's Travels channel to see more. Here's just a little taste. Unfortunately, Amber Cove had enough of us, so they sent us on our way. Port number 3 will be tomorrow, and that will be Grand Turk and Turks and Caicos.
Do you see that?
After you make your way through port, you'll come to a huge Margaritaville restaurant, pool, and beach area. This place does get pretty busy, so if you're going to camp out here for the day, pick your spot early. These are the free chairs outside of Margaritaville. Just make sure you don't move them any closer. For a better experience, we recommend taking a little walk down the beach.
Rudy Jerk. Free Wi-Fi. Island Jerk.
Jack Shack. Now this is a place where you want to be. You'll see it's not too far from a cruise ship, maybe 3/4 of a mile down the beach. It's got great views. Both the ships have port there, as well as a cool little bar with fantastic food and amazing people. Aside from having a great menu and great drinks and friendly staff and all that other good stuff, this is just a really cozy place to go to. I'm sure if we make it back to Grand Turk, this will be on our list of places to revisit.
Not that one. That one.
We don't do one. This one.
And we're back on board now, so we'll show you a little bit more of the ship, starting with the Babylon Casino. Casinos are traditionally closed at port for all cruise ships. It's the reason it's kind of empty. And this is the Lido Buffet, breakfast, lunch, dinner, they've got you covered. Kind of standard cruise buffet with a little bit of everything for everybody. Those of us that love to get our maid to order omelets while we're on the cruise ship, there's one station on the port as well as one station on the starboard. But if those are both crazy, you can always go to that main dining room. They can make them there for you. You can eat them there or you can take them out. This bar on the aft side of the ship can tend to be a little bit quieter than those right in the main Lido, so if you want to sneak away and get a quick drink, this is a good spot. This is the aft pool, not quite as crowded or busy as the main Lido pool. It does have the retractable roof covered right now, but more often than not on our cruise it was usually open. On the aft of the ship's starboard side, you're going to find the Seafood Shack. It is a little bit of an add-on, but they do have shrimp, lobster, oysters, a wide variety of fresh catches. Between the Lido Buffet and the aft portion of the ship, if you take these stairs upwards, you're going to find the old-fashioned barbecue. Now, this used to be called the Guy Fieri's Pig and Anchor, We found it's pretty much the same barbecue as they had before, so really tasty. Not a lot of people know about it, and it's usually only open on sea days, so plan accordingly and make sure to ask for that brisket. It is tasty. Welcome to the Victoriana Theater, spanning decks 3 to 5, seating about 1,400 guests. This is where the main production shows are held, in addition to other shows, movies, trivia, daily game shows, bingo, and the Veterans Appreciation event, which is the next event being held here. It's really well laid out with an open arrangement and not a bad seat in the house. Next up is Carnival Adventures, the Carnival sponsored excursion desk. You can either book ahead of time to secure your spot or book while on ship, but some excursions may be sold out prior to boarding. Guest services, these guys are awesome, but sometimes the line can get long, so plan accordingly. This is another look at the Millennium Atrium and the Millennium Bar. They'll often have musical soloists or duets down here in the afternoon, early evening, and it's a good place to just kick back and relax with a bar right behind you. We've also seen trivia back here as well as their themed parties. And this part of the ship is just eye candy. Soak it up.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
That's a nice little new thing. It's cool. I like it. But I was like,
And what would a Carnival cruise be without the towel animals? Now, normally they only do towel animals every other day, but if you're like Captain and Tenille, we love seeing them greet us each day we get back to our cabin. All I can say is, take care of your stewards, they're going to take care of you. That initial greeting is a great time to show some early gratuity to start the week off right with your steward. Conquest class size ship, which is a little under 3,000 guests. The ship is a great size for easy navigation and relatively low crowds. It's got plenty of things to do on board, or you can just sail the day away poolside on the Levy.
Get here. Team number 2.
Thanks again for cruising with us. We hope you enjoyed this glimpse into our cruise, this ship, and each one of the ports of call. Stay tuned for more. We'll see you next time.